All right, so I'm going to attempt to make an Evernote video. I just finished office hours with your classmates and spent a lot of time with those who attended on how to do this Evernote notebook. So I'm going to attempt to do this in a screencast-o-matic video. Let's cross our fingers and hope this works. So I've asked you throughout the semester to find different resources. In teaching, we like to beg, borrow, and steal resources. You can find them anywhere, excuse me, on the internet. I suggested joining different Facebook groups. I am on the NGSS biology teachers, which is awesome. I'm on the physics one. I'm on the physical science one. There's endless resources, and I suggest looking everywhere for them. So the object of this and the reason behind this is to further expand your knowledge about a different content. So this week I am asking you to find 8 to 10 resources, 8 to 10 objective resources. I'm going to do this in one of your classmates' notebooks who I have permission from, and that way you can see what it looks like in your view. So before you start, okay, what you want to do is make sure you have the Evernote web clipper. If you don't have this, you need to add this extension. It's going to make your life so much easier. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Google and literally type in Objective Resources High School Science. Okay? You can do high school English. So I take a look and I say, all right, science goals for students. And I look at this resources, the purpose of education, sample goals. So I don't think this is more about objectives. It looks like goals, but long-term goals, which is okay because some of your goals might be long-term or objectives. But I'm going to look for another one. So I'm going to look quality examples, 2 goals for science education. Let's see what this one has. Establishing science learning goals. Ooh, this one looks good. Learning objectives. These are some of the things we talked about last week. Different verbs. Ooh, those look like Bloom's taxonomy verbs that I'm going to use to write my objectives on a daily basis. So, what you're going to want to do, okay, is click the elephant. Click the web clipper. So I'm going to clip it. Okay? Now, a couple of things you're going to do first. You can adjust the title. So right now it's Establishing Science Learning Objectives. That looks fine to me. I can choose, so watch the screen, how I want to save it. Do I want to save the full website? Do I want to just save the simplified article with less? Do I want to save the full website? For this choice, I'll choose the simplified article. Now, you're going to go down to organization. You all, majority of you, only have one notebook. I'm going to choose my EDC 371 notebook, and I'm going to press Save Clip. Okay? Now, let's go back and find another one. I get rid of 100 Best Learning. Here's Pinterest, Setting Objectives, and Ed Glossary. Let's see what this one has to say. Learning Objectives. Okay. This looks all right. So let me clip another one. Do the same thing. So Learning Objectives definition, and I'm going to save it to my Evernote notebook. Okay, now you can either click View in Evernote to do the desktop view. Okay, so I'm going to click here and let me make this a little bit bigger. So again, I have a lot more Evernote notebooks than you. That's what you're seeing on the left-hand side. So here I am in your classmate's notebook. You can see these are the first 2 things that she did, or I did for her. So what I'm going to do is then do Add New Note. Okay? I'm going to title this 0 PAKB Table of Contents. The reason why you do this is because when I go back by the end of the year, or sorry, it's literally the year, but the semester, you will have anywhere from 50 to 75 resources, okay, for each of your different resources. So I'm asking you to do a table of contents. So what you're going to do is break it up, just like I saw if you looked at the resources. So I'm going to have you do objective resources this week, questioning resources the following week, performance assessment resources, parent resources, and then we're going to have summative assessment resources, essay assessment resources, personalized and blended learning are your categories, your 7 categories. So I know that I just found 2 objective resources. So I want to add those into my table of contents. If you do a number, that's fine. So you're going to click on the objective note and you see these 3 dots. You should need to find, you want to find copy internal link. Sometimes it may not be there. You might have to right click on the, sorry, it usually works when I'm not in the desktop. So click on copy internal link. It's just like copying a link from the website. I'm going to go back to my PAKB table of contents and go ahead and paste it. So now you can see. Now I'll go back and do the next one. Again, 3 dots, copy internal link. I go back to the table of contents and enter it. So this is what, so by the end of the semester, all of your resources are going to be broken down into categories and arranged nicely. So when you go back in future semesters, in your spring or in your fall, next fall, you can easily access these table of contents. So at this point, I really hope this video works and explains everything what you need. If you have any more PAKB or Evernote questions, please let me know and I will be happy to assist. Until then, have a great day. Bye.